Hello everyone, my name is Bojanza, and this is Let Me See You Level Up, my YouTube channel where I discuss different things going on in games and different concepts and theories and just, some nonsense gameplay as well. On today's episode, we are continuing with the new To Smite series where I discuss different things for new players or players that are still relatively new to the game. Now, we are going to discuss a question today one I get quite frequently when I stream, and that is whether or not I feel that the God Pack is a good investment to new players, and if not, when would it be a good investment? If you're not entirely sure, the God Pack is a bundle that you can purchase either directly through the Smite page in high-res or from Steam. It costs about $30 and it gives you instant access to all of the available gods and then instant access to any future gods when they're released. Now, as of right now, there are 92 available gods, with Discordia being released in the last patch. And then anybody who has the God Pack has instant access to play her, if you can click on her fast enough in the lobby, of course. Now, my advice to new players has and always will be to hold off on purchasing the God Pack right away unless you know for a fact that you are going to play for a while. High-res definitely does not leave its new players high and dry. Once you finish the tutorial, you're actually given 5 free gods, and those gods fill each position. So you're given a guardian, a hunter, a mage, an assassin, and a warrior. With that, you, as a new player, can learn the different roles in Clash or Conquest. You can learn all of the different ideas and theories and combos for these gods, which will give you a better idea on how to play other gods of that class without actually knowing their kits or playing them. Like, a mage is always going to be, well, almost always going to be the back line. Depending on what mage you play, it will depend on how tanky you can be, but that's always something that you can learn through playing different gods. And aside from the 5 gods that you have complete access to, you also have gods that are on rotation. So if you get tired of playing Neath all the time as your hunter, and Izanami comes up on rotation, you can then start playing Izanami too. On top of that, you can also figure out which gods you really do enjoy, and then moving forward you can play them whenever they're up on rotation as well. By having less gods available to you, I feel that it really helps new players to understand everything a little better, and as those gods open up, it's more so learning the gods themselves and less of still learning the gameplay and learning the gods at the same time. The other piece of advice is a lot of new players tend to download the game because it's either free to play and it ended up in their Steam dashboard as a free to play game that they recommended, or you watch somebody on Twitch for the first time, or a YouTube video that really got you into the game and you downloaded it without thinking and you started playing it and it turns out you really don't actually like it, which is not a shock. I have downloaded several games through Steam that I thought would be like the next best thing for me, and played it for about a week and then never played it again. So I always recommend to give yourself time to see what your investment into the game is going to be. Are you going to only play it every once in a while because you play it with specific friends that only play when they're waiting on the new expansion for World of Warcraft, or is it a group of friends that consistently play, so you play with them every once in a while when you're not playing another game, at that point, it might not actually be worth it to drop the money on the God Pack if you're only going to be playing, you know, a few times a month. Now, you can still access all of the gods throughout the gameplay without ever actually spending a dime in game. What happens is, as you win matches and you, even just playing in different matches, you acquire favor. You acquire favor just for logging in each day. And that favor can then be spent on purchasing gods. Now, like I tell all new players, purchase gods that you have personally played and that you personally enjoy. Don't purchase a god that you saw in a YouTube video and somebody was like, they do the best damage, because that may be one specific match. It may be one specific person that really has a grasp on how to play that character and how to use the combos, and they're with, you know, a team that they know, and they know how to set each other up. Because nothing is worse than being like, oh yeah, I watched somebody just dominate a Cilia, and then I play Cilia one time and I'm like, oh my god, like nobody's defending me, my team's not defending me the way the YouTube video was. So it can definitely be a little disheartening too. Now, if you do decide to purchase the God Pack later on, any favor that you've spent on gods is reimbursed to you. So it's given right back, and then you can use that on you can use it on skins for the whole new set of gods that you just bought. It's never like wasted. Now, depending on your situation, and everyone's situation is different, another thing too is that the other thing that you can purchase in game are gems, and those gems can be used to either unlock more exotic skins. You can use gems to unlock characters, which I would never recommend because you spend more money doing that than actually buying the God Pack. Or you can unlock the different adventures. If you want to spend your money in game that way, then completely hold off on purchasing the God Pack and just do what makes you happy. Now, in the other spectrum, if you consistently play, and it's a game that you absolutely love, and you hit level 30, and you decide that you want to move into playing ranked games, at that point in time, I feel like it's probably completely worth the investment to be able to do that, because not only do you have to hit level 30 to play in ranked games, you also have to have 14 gods leveled to mastery level 1, and you have to own those gods. If you have mastered 14 gods, but 4 of them you don't own because you mastered them when they were in rotation, you don't qualify for ranked matches. And you're slowly going to have to purchase those gods. Plus at that point, if you've purchased the God Pack, you can level up as many as you like. It just helps your ranked pool whenever you go to pick your gods for your teams, and then you can make sure that you have a good competition team and that you're not, you know, picking 2 of the same type of class or 2 people that don't work well together in a team. It just, ranked is just a whole different ballgame from normal, even though sometimes people think that normal is ranked all the time. But all in all, the God Pack is entirely up to the person. I originally played Smite on the PS4, and I had spent favor on unlocking gods, and I didn't have anyone to play with on the PlayStation 4. Nobody played it on there, and I wanted to actually be able to stream Smite, because at the time I was streaming some other games. So I moved to the PC, was upset that I didn't have access to a lot of the gods that I had before, and I just made the investment to purchase the God Pack. And I am extremely thankful that I did, because I have access to newer gods and I play consistently, and I'm getting closer and closer to being able to play ranked. I don't play as often, so it's leveling up's been a little slower, but it's everything. It's always different for everybody. You might start playing and be like, I absolutely love MOBAs, and I love Smite's other games or High Rise's other games, so I'm gonna play Smite all the time now because this is the MOBA I want to play, and it makes perfect sense to purchase it. But if you ask me for my advice, new players, wait on purchasing the God Pack. Veteran players, definitely purchase it unless you have all the gods unlocked and have more than enough favor anyway. But I always love to hear your opinions, so if you do feel some type of way about the God Pack, feel free to comment down below. Or if you have any questions, you can comment that as well. If you have any ideas for the new To Smite series, please drop a comment with that too. I definitely hope to be able to post a couple of videos over the next couple of weeks, as well as some videos of gameplays and whatnot. But thank you all. I love you dearly. You're amazing and enjoyable people. You guys are a great family. If you don't currently follow me, please do subscribe. You can follow me over at Twitter at Bojanza, and also on Twitch at twitch.tv/Bojanza as well. I hope you all a wonderful day. Bye-bye.